Hello everyone, I am Smita Patil, Managing Director at SSPL, a developer based out of Pune. I welcome all of you to the first episode of RE.CONNECT. This is the series, this is the platform which we are starting and we are discussing with the real estate industry leads on numerous topics of the industry. And today the theme is really very special for me as it is based on the core member of the industry and it is the current role and responsibilities and the opportunities of the woman in real estate. So, to talk about this very interesting subject, I have with me a leader who has spent decades in the industry and she is one of the front runners when it comes to a woman engagement, empowerment in the industry. She is Tara Subramaniam. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So she has over 39 years of experience in banking and real estate, and she is a board member of JM Financial Home Loans, Restaurant Brands Asia Limited, formerly known as Burger King India, and Delta Tech Gaming Limited, and also Tips Industries Limited. She has held important positions at HDFC, JM Financial Group, and SG Advisors. She is a member of Governing Council of National Real Estate Development Council and also the president of MAHI, the women's wing of NAREDCO. Ma'am, welcome to this first episode of RE.CONNECT.
Thank you, Smita. It's a real honor to be here. Thank you so much.
So without wasting time, I'll start with the first question, ma'am.
Sure. Shoot.
So, you have been associated with real estate since decades, like having witnessed the industry evolve from the unorganized or decentralized market to an organized and regulated market that has become the second largest contributor to the GDP of this country. So, can you just elaborate the role of women during this journey of the real estate industry?
I joined HDFC way back in 1983 when I was a young 30-year-old lady. In those days, women generally in the finance world or for that matter corporate world were either telephone operators, receptionists or secretaries. HDFC was one of those pioneer companies which took on women at managerial position. But having said that, I remember joining HDFC one level just above a peon and then I rose the corporate ladder. But having said that, initially we did not deal with too many developers for the first 6 years of me joining. So somewhere in 91, 92 is when I really was exposed to the real estate developer community. Women were not looked at the way they are looked at today because we were aliens at that point of time. I remember visitors used to come to us, borrowers used to come to us, and when I was asked to talk to them, they would talk to me about everything under the sun but about their project because they wanted to meet my boss who was a gentleman. My boss used to meet them and say, sorry, I'm not the one who's going to decide, she's going to decide, so speak to her. Then they used to talk to me, even bankers, when they used to come, and I'm talking about nationalized banks, when we used to deal with them. Although I was the senior most in that meeting, they would not even look at me, they would not shake hands with me. It was, like I didn't exist, it was only male oriented. I used to go for conferences where out of say 400 people, we would be about 4 or 5 women there. But things have really changed over the last 8-9 years. I see a lot of women participating, men accepting the fact that there are women. See, we've always had women in various fields, whether it's sports, whether it is politics, whether it's the film industry, banking for that matter, but construction line, there has not been much. But I can see that sea change happening where all these sectors are concerned, and it's really nice because I think women bring a different skill set on the table for every industry. So I think this is a great thing that's happening in the industry.
Truly. The next thing I would like to ask you, ma'am, if you look at the current scenario, like we have a number of women who are part of the industry at various roles and responsibilities they are taking care of, and what are those key guidelines you would like to give to the women who wish to move a bit I would say uplift themselves and go further whatever level they are at and they wanted to go to the further level?
I think there are twofold. One is that I think all women, especially women, need to balance their life, whether it is work, whether it is home, whether it is society, social. Balance is the most important. Do not concentrate on only one aspect of your life. I think bring in a good balance, certain amount of equal time for your also development. And another thing is nothing works as much as honesty, dedication, hard work, and integrity. Remember one thing, there are absolutely no free lunches. You are dedicated to your work, you're honest to your work. And also, I think another very important thing is don't take as much as you can give. Give and then you take. And if you do something really sincerely, success will obviously be with you. Another very, very important thing is goodwill of people. I think goodwill of people, honesty, integrity, hard work, it's all in your hands. But the most important is lady luck. So once lady luck smiles at you, and I think all these mantras together will get you to where you want to be.
Yeah, certainly. So one important thing to be noted, the lady luck. So, ma'am, we have seen the trend of young women, like aspirants of the, like even the another professional women from other industries as well, who have chosen real estate, and a lot of them are looking at this as a preferred career domain. So, your opinion on the trend and what kind of opportunities they can look for, and if they choose real estate as their profession.
See, I think real estate has always been a very demanding, intricate, hard-working industry. The reason why women were not part of this industry is one, of course, the mindset of the men in the house, and also the environment at that point of time was such that women really could not handle a lot of aspects. I don't want to get into those details because I don't think this is the forum to talk about it, but things have become far more on the corporate side. Doing business is easier. Again, men's attitude toward women have really, really changed. I think all women have always been powerful, but I think now men have started to recognize the power of a woman. And I think it's a great thing. And today's women, especially like you, I think you like challenges. At our time, we liked challenges, but I think we were very, very society bound. We were very worried about what will the family say, should we do this. वो जो hesitation हमारी थी ना, that was our undoing.
True.
Whereas today you young girls know your mind, you have all our backings, you have your family backing, and I think real estate is an industry which over a period of time is going to be as corporate as any other industry, and I think it's a great place to be in. And I think in real estate, because I feel a home is something that most people not only buy it emotionally, but it is their largest investment. And I think the skill set that a woman gets into creating a home is so required.
Actually, a woman can certainly decide, like
the size of the kitchen.
Yeah, actually, I was
The
about
size
to
of
say
the
the
bedroom, whether she wants a walk-in wardrobe,
Yeah, truly.
things like that, and even a dry area, because we don't want all our clothes lying outside the building and making it look ugly. So I think a
actually.
lot of these small things men miss out.
Yeah, though certainly the woman can focus on those things
Those-
and give us a very good product, very
Yes.
nice home. Like we can get into the things, small things like as
Smita,
you
a
said,
man builds a house, a woman makes it a home.
True.
Right?
Very nice, ma'am. So, I'll just break the next question into two parts. One is, what is your outlook for the Indian real estate market for upcoming years? And second is, do you see the woman playing signifying role in this growth of this market?
Can I take the second question first?
Yeah, please.
Yes, women are taking very, very important roles. And just to all of you should know that both Smita and myself are part of a group called the Mahi Group, which is being promoted by NAREDCO, which is the National Real Estate Council set up by the Government of India Housing Ministry. We have just formed a ladies wing. It's a platform for women entrepreneurs in real estate, construction and allied products. We are here to stand by women, educate them, encourage them, and they can network, get businesses, get mentorship, and I think that is the way forward. Yes, women have a huge platform, and we are going to be encouraging them over there. Now, your first question.
How you look into the upcoming years for the real estate?
The real estate boom, according to me, is really over across the country. I think it had been very haywire. Lots of buildings, lots of properties, just prices went up the roof, through the roof. I don't think that's going to happen. Not only because the right now the supply is more than demand. For many years, it was skewed. Supply was so little that a person who wanted a house had no choice. But today, a person like any of us going to buy a house, you have about 20-25 developments to look at. So I think
lot many options are there.
Lot many options. Construction industry has really boomed. Every day you pick up the paper, there's a new project that is being launched. So I think the rise in prices are not going to be ridiculously as it used to be. But one thing is, real estate is always a good bet to be. Real estate will always appreciate. Of course, there are going to be times when there is going to be a dip, but in the long run, I think real estate is going to do well. But one has to choose very carefully what kind of product that you're buying, and invest in a very sensible manner, and I think you'll come out as a winner.
Truly. As you have mentioned that about MAHI, the NAREDCO, MAHI Women's Wing of NAREDCO. So you are president of MAHI, and I am also a proud member of that. So just give us some the inputs about how the MAHI girls gonna work, and how the future will be, and how we are uplifting the MAHI girls and the other entrepreneurs of the real estate industry.
You know, last year when I was approached to start this women's wing of NAREDCO, my immediate reaction was no, because I felt a women's wing in a male-dominated area is nothing but first wives club. But what was told to me, and I think it was a brilliant idea, to give a platform for women entrepreneurs like you, to bring you into our fold. And like I had told Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri once when I met him, we want to be the wind beneath the wings. Every woman has aspirations, but where construction is concerned, where real estate is concerned, there is no platform for only women. So I think this is a thing that we started with a lot of passion. We have 5 girls who are, I call myself girl. We have 5 women who are founder members. There's Khair, there is Ananta, there is Preeti, Arthi, and myself. We come from completely different backgrounds. We are all here giving our time, energy, pro bono. Getting members is a little tough, but yes, we're working on it. We are growing from strength to strength. And I think people are aware, and I think we have a huge support where NAREDCO is concerned. Our current president, Mr. Rajan Bandelkar, is a huge umbrella for us. Dr. Niranjan Hirandani is also another person who has been really supportive. And I find a lot of the men in the industry are really supporting the MAHI initiative. And I think we need all your blessings, and all of you who are hearing this and seeing this, if you know any women in this industry and want to become a member, please get in touch with Smita or me, and we'd love to have you as part of MAHI Women. Now, having said that, there are 2 initiatives that we've taken up now. One is your Nirmal Jal Prasan.
Yeah.
Where we are going to be working with IPA, that is Indian Plumbing Association, for water conservation, preservation, and that's just an initiative we've just started. We have a MOU, MAHI has an MOU with IPA. We've also started another another initiative, which is upliftment of the construction workers on level 1 and 2. We want to skill them, upskill them. There is an initiative by the government that is going to give money for us to engage and uplift these women and teach them, skill them. We also will do pink collar. We have an understanding with World Trade Center, WTC, with whom CARE is part of it, and IPA and MAHI. We are going to do the skilling wherever we can do. And if there are any of these kind of real estate related initiatives that can be taken up, we would love to do that. But I think it's better that we look at two things, do a perfect job, and then take over, because we also need to grow with more members who can shoulder more responsibilities.
Surely, ma'am, the two things which we have taken up, like the upskilling and the gel mission, both are the most important thing of the industry that we have felt, and that's why we have started this. So certainly, we need best wishes from all our
Yes,
viewers for the same.
absolutely.
And thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and such an insightful session. And I'm sure, like this will be a great assistance for the members and the aspirants of the industry. And with such engagement and initiatives, I strongly believe that in coming years, we, the women, going to be the drivers of the industry. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much once again. Thank you so much, all of you who are watching us. And I wish you will continue to see our next episodes as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Meta. Thanks for this opportunity.